So, Juice Wrld died today. Really puts things into perspective, doesn't it? Oh, I'm worried about this, I'm worried about that, but then this guy dies. I guess it's not like fully, proven that it's drugs, but yeah, it's drugs. Even if it's not, this video still is relevant because of Lil Peep and even fucking like Robin Williams and Anthony Bourdain and Chris Cornell and Chester Bennington. I've been sober for 14 years, as you know, so I understand the drug thing. If I had the kind of money that these kids have, if I had that kind of money back then, I probably would have died too. We're all trying to avoid, it's just crazy. We're all trying to avoid some kind of feeling or some kind of, we don't really feel like we're good enough, or why is being sober so fucking lame or so boring? It definitely doesn't help that it's such a big part of our culture. You didn't really hear like Kurt Cobain and Lane Staley and Bradley Noel like talking about like using heroin a lot. I mean, there were a couple little, like Bradley Noel wrote that one song, but it was more about like used to be so cool, the Pool Shark song. But now I've got the needle and I can't shake. Take it away, but I want more and more. One day I'm gonna lose the war. And he did. It's crazy. We have a video about Juice Wrld talking about, shouting out all the people that just recently died from drugs. We have a video on that. We have that video. We posted that on our YouTube because we filmed it at ComplexCon. We were just at ComplexCon a couple months ago, and Smoke Perp's definitely next. He was just, I couldn't believe the fucking guy was falling asleep while he was talking to people. And Lil Pump and Smoke Perp. It's just crazy because you do these drugs and they feel good and you're like, oh, I can't die from like Xanax and weed and like lean, but like you can. You can. You just fucking can. And that shit doesn't last. I talk a lot about sobriety and how I stay sober, and one day at a time. And so if you're interested in any of that, you can check out my my podcast, Learning to Lose. Hey, that's how, that's how. Check it out. Have an open mind. Look for similarities, not differences. Find other people like you and they'll relate to you and you relate to them, and it's just crazy. Some really cool meetings in LA. I'm really lucky. Fuck, man. R.I.P., bro.